You're a busy woman who's trying to lose that last 5 to 15 pounds. So this is exactly what you're gonna do. Coming from somebody who has lost over 60 pounds in the last 6 months postpartum. However, I have changed my body multiple times before. So the first thing we need to focus on, sorry to tell you, but it's calories. So at the end of the day, calories is what our body uses to expend energy and keep us moving throughout the day. So however many calories you have in your body, it's either the body is going to use it and process it from your muscle, from your fat, or the intake that you take in a day. So typically, you'll need to figure out what your maintenance calories are and have a small deficit. With that, small deficit could be like 200 calories below what you're intaking. Number 2, protein. Most women forget how to eat protein, and protein is so incredibly important. Number 1, protein allows you to keep the muscle that you've gained and worked on if you are already into working out, but also protein is a major energy source. So I would recommend at minimum, there's studies that say at minimum 100 grams of protein a day. You'll find this in my meals. My goal is start with protein and then fill everything else in. At the end of the day, carbs, fats, proteins, all essential for your makeup of your body, but also your hormone health. So don't skimp out on anything. Number 3, it would be to move. This could be walking, lifting, whatever you want to do, but some form of movement every single day. What I have been doing the past couple months have been focusing on getting 2,000 steps in right in the beginning of my day, however that occurs. So I wake up at 2:30, feed the baby, pump, and I go walk and get 20 minutes in and get 2,000 steps in right away. That way, once you get things out of the way in the beginning, it's easier for you to hit your goals in the day. So what can you do first thing in the morning? Ideally, what can you be consistent at? So is it 8 to 10,000 steps a day? Give yourself a range because you don't want to be so obsessive where everything else will fall down. I think that's where everybody messes up. If you are ready to change your life and really make a difference and transform, finally, I do offer one-on-one coaching, so more detailed, accountability focused, 8 to 12 week coaching so that you will transform your body and you won't have to worry about it ever again. And it'll be through sustainable food and movement and structure and everything more detailed and aligned for you. Click the first link down in the description and I would love to chat with you. With protein, you want to make sure you are still lifting some form of resistance or having some form of resistance training. At least I would say 3 times a week. You don't have to do it every day, but even if it is, doing some squats with your baby or your dog or whatever it is, but at least you're putting some pressure on the muscle. Lifting helps you burn fat 3 times a week if you can, ideally. You could do a lot from home. Like I was thinking the other day that, I should get a Stairmaster, but also I have stairs, so why don't I just walk up and down my stairs? Why do I have to go to the gym when I literally have something? Same thing with the treadmill. It's like if the weather's nice outside and you can walk outside, just go outside. You don't need to go walk on a treadmill. The last thing with all of this, it comes down to structure. You probably can't read my handwriting, but structure. This is where everybody messes up. This is where I find women that I talk to, you're up and down, and then you have the weekends, and then you binge, and then you're emotional, and you're on your period, and all of this goes downhill. And that's what we don't want, because when all of this goes downhill, it's just not a good time. So if you're wanting sustainable weight loss, to lose that 5 to 15 pounds, you want to focus on the main factors, but also the structure of what's going to allow you to keep up with those principles. And when you do that daily and you keep track and you are disciplined about it and you are honest with yourself, especially when it comes to the calories, because it's easy to, you know, track, or if you want to track or don't want to track and you're like one little cookie and then you're like, I'll be fine, but you're not. Like, you have to be honest with yourself, and that's what it comes down to. So structure, and that is what I teach women in my coaching is you have structure, you have the principles, you have the structure. It all loops into one. You can eat things that aren't healthy. You'll find that even on my Instagram is I will post eating the days. The other day I had a cinnamon roll and I still lost 1.5 pounds in a week. Like, it doesn't have to be complicating. It doesn't have to be hard. We make it hard. So if you are looking for some structure, you're looking for some more accountability, one-on-one coaching, really getting down and dirty into your goals and finally transforming your life so you can stop feeling the way you feel, click that link down below, shoot me a DM on Instagram or send me an email, and I would love to chat about your goals and help you with your goals, because it's also March 2nd and we're in the 3rd month of the year, honey. We need to get this ball rolling. So let's transform your life. So then come the summer, because it doesn't take long. If you commit, it will take 3 months, depending on your goals. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be just a short period of time, and you're going to be where you want to be. So if you enjoyed this type of content, leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and I would love to chat with you on a call, and